Madden 25 is here, and let's rebuild a team that has all the hype and momentum this year, and that is going to be the Chicago Bears with their new franchise quarterback, Caleb Williams. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? We are going to be rebuilding the Bears, like I said, and this team has not had more hype in quite some time, probably since they drafted Mitch Trubisky, but we can all tell that this is going to go a lot better than when they took him back in 2017 out of UNC, because Caleb Williams, definitely a better quarterback prospect. Interesting that he's a 76, thought he'd be a little bit higher, but he's going to develop probably at a great rate in this game. They went out, they signed DeAndre Swift in free agency. They have a solid backup in Khalil Herbert and Roschon Johnson. They went out, they traded for Keenan Allen this offseason. They extended DJ Moore. They drafted Rome Odunze in the top 10 in this most recent draft. They have an elite receiving core for Caleb Williams, which is going to be massive for him. They have Cole Kmet, Gerald Everett, and Mercedes Lewis at 40 years old. You'll love to see it. Braxton Jones at the left tackle position, something we're probably going to maybe need to upgrade at one point, but if he's our worst offensive lineman, we're okay with that. We have Nate Davis, could upgrade that as well, Ryan Bates. So it's like the O-line outside of like maybe Tevin Jenkins, recent top draft pick for them a few years ago out of Oklahoma State. Darnell Wright was just drafted in the top 10 back in the 2023 NFL draft. So they've invested a little bit to the right side of the O-line. We're going to have to work on it though. They traded for Montez Sweat last year at the deadline. A lot of people thought that they overpaid for him. He played great for Chicago after that trade and then got a nice extension from them. Jacob Martin, we would like to probably upgrade that side. Andrew Billings, former Baylor Bear. Yeah, just a lot of like average defensive tackles here. Jack Sanborn, you could definitely upgrade that. Tremaine Edmonds, they spent big on him back in the 2023 free agency class. They have Penei Sewell's brother as well. We have TJ Edwards, former Eagle, they spent money on in that same class. They re-signed Jalen Johnson. I'm excited to have him. Kyler Gordon, Tyreek Stevenson, solid corners. Kevin Byard as well. 89 overall seems kind of generous for Kevin Byard. I feel like he's not that great anymore. And we got Brisker as well, former Nittany Lion, pretty good player as a 83 overall at the age of 25. All right, so we're starting off the season at home against the Tennessee Titans. Definitely a winnable game for Chicago to start off the Caleb Williams campaign, and you know the takes are going to be rolling if they are able to win this game. Yeah, we're playing in the rain, which I just hate. I can't get away from this. Caleb Williams, low-key kind of fast. We are going to scramble, and we're going to get the first down. First and 10, we're going to drop back here. Can we hit B over the middle? Get in there. Oh, my God. That is not good. Oh, threw an interception already. Oh, great. You absolutely hate to see that. And we are down 9-0. We're bending. We're not breaking, but we have given up 3 field goals here. Come on, DeAndre Swift. Can we get upfield? Really? 4th and 1. Just get me the first down. There we go. Swift with the first down. 3rd and 1 from the 21. I would like to hit Kmet here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. On the run. Come on, get in. Really? Really? That was the same exact play that happened, and I threw a second straight interception. Great. Yeah, this is definitely different than NCAA, because I feel like in NCAA, those throws are definitely going to be caught. All right, let's just hit Keenan here. Give me the first down. First and goal from the 7, and we're going to look to take the lead as we get tackled at the 1. But 2nd and goal from the 1, we are going to be in the end zone, and we have a chance to take the lead. Oh, DJ Moore's wide open. Let's go. Oh, my God. On 3rd and 16, I said, why not? Let's throw the ball. DJ Moore touchdown. What a throw from Caleb Williams. 3rd and 4 from the 16. I feel like we can hit Cole Kmet over the middle here, but we'll see if we have enough time. Nah. Oh, man. I thought that could have got tipped down. Keenan Allen, big first down at the 4. 2nd and goal from the 4. We're going to get into the end zone, but unfortunately, I think we're going to get a holding penalty. So now we got 2nd and goal from the 14. This is not good. All right, just hit Cole Kmet. Can we get some of those yards back? Kind of. 3rd and goal from the 8. And we're probably going to take a sack here, sadly. Oh, my God. Caleb did all he could there, but we're going to have to kick a field goal. 3.5 minutes to go. We are up by 8. We'll see if Will Levis can lead a game-winning drive against us here in the rain on the road. It's going to be tough for the second-year man out of Penn State. I also don't know why I said Penn State, meant Kentucky. He actually may have been at Penn State or committed there at one point, and that's why I said that. So we got a 2nd and 5 here. Can we get some pressure? They're unfortunately going to get the first down. They are driving right now. We could really use an interception or just a big play here. Even a sack I will take. We'll see if somebody on the D-line can do something. 1st and 10 here. They're going to throw that into traffic. Really? Really? And it's going to... Oh, my God. We down at the 4. Let's see. They're going to run the ball. They are going to run the ball. 1st and goal from the 4. We're going to stop them, but he still gets 2 yards. And they're going to do a QB read option with Levis, and he gets in. But it looks like they did not get the 2-point conversion. So they got to kick an onside kick right here. This could be the game. Come on. Can Simone Biles' husband get it? Okay, he's running away from it. Oh, my God. Oh, thank God we do end up getting it. Khalil, just get out of bounds, please. Thank you. Oh I think we're going to survive. And Swift's going to get a big first down here, and that should be game. And we're going to start off Caleb Williams rookie year 1-0. We don't have some of the greatest scouts right now. Our national scout's going to be scouting, I guess, some receivers. I mean, we really don't need receivers to be the #1 positional group, because even if Keenan Allen isn't a Bear next year, we're going to have DJ Moore and Rome Odunze. We could definitely look at some offensive linemen. We're going to need that. Some defensive linemen as well. So it looks like the top prospects in this draft: receiver, outside linebacker, 3 quarterbacks. Then you got some outside linebackers, some offensive linemen, defensive linemen. So through our first 6 games this year, we're 4-2. We will definitely take that. The Packers, though, under Jordan Love, 6-1. Vikings are 3-3. Lions are 2-4. So a little bit of a NFC Championship hangover. The Vikings at 3-3, you definitely take that, but it seems like JJ McCarthy is going to miss some time in real life. Something crazy, though. The Cleveland Browns, 0-7. That is insane. You're paying Deshaun Watson all that money to be 0-7. Unreal. So after we beat the Titans, we ended up beating the Texans, and then we ended up losing to the Colts by 1. We just lost to the Jaguars, so we went 2-2 in the NFC South, or excuse me, the AFC South. Caleb had a nice game here against the Colts, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. We did beat the Panthers 24-10. That's got to sting a little bit for the Panthers. Caleb Williams had 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Our offense, I feel like, has been somewhat a little disappointing. I'm sure I'm going to have to change my playbook already. I was going to give it a shot for this year just to see if it's a little bit different in Madden 25, but we may have to default to Andy Reid or Mike McCarthy, because Caleb Williams, I feel like, has just been throwing like 100 yards every week. And yeah, I'm going to set my focus scouting to offensive tackles for at least the national side of things. And Keenan Allen, I just don't think I'm going to want to afford Keenan. He's just going to be 33 years old. And like I said, we have DJ Moore, we have Rome Odunze. I'd rather allocate $36 million over 3 years to a defensive player or an offensive lineman instead. And our time is now to build a well-balanced team around Caleb Williams while he's under this rookie contract. We're going to get Tevin Jenkins back on a nice extension. Really not too stressed over anybody else. And I'm like, wow, should I maybe think about trading Keenan Allen? I could probably get like a nice return for him in this game. You know what? I think I'm actually going to do this trade with the San Francisco 49ers. I am going to trade them away, Keenan Allen. I guess it's going to hurt our cap hit a little bit, but it shouldn't affect it after this season since he's an expiring deal. And we're going to be getting a 2nd, a 7th, and an 83 overall corner laner from the San Francisco 49ers, 24 years old. Like I said, I'm not bringing back Keenan Allen at the end of the year. This could be a little bit risky, but I'm trying to build a really good roster next year after Caleb Williams' rookie season, and we're just going to add another good corner, which is huge for us. Unfortunately, though, we did finish the season 8-9, but I think if you tell any Bears fans you're going to go 8-9 this year, I think you're going to be okay with that. And it's a shame, too, because everybody in the NFC North went 8-9. The Lions, who ended up winning the division. Vikings 8-9. Packers 8-9. Everybody went 8-9. That's unreal. Caleb Williams threw for 27 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, 2,700 passing yards, which was very low in the NFL. Yeah, we're definitely changing our playbook for next year. 6 touchdowns on the ground for DeAndre Swift. He had 1,100 yards. Receiving-wise, Cole Kmet 756. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. Do I blame it on Eberflus? Do I fire Eberflus? I don't think I can hire a Ben Johnson in Madden, so I think we're probably going to roll with him next year as well. 5.5 sacks for Montez Sweat. Interception-wise, 3 for Edwards, 3 for Brisker, 3 for Johnson, 3 for Stevenson. But yeah, definitely a weird year, and I'm going to change the playbooks for sure next year. So it looks like Dak Prescott won the MVP award in a contract year for him, which would obviously be massive. And you have the Cowboys and the Niners with Keenan Allen in the NFC Championship game. The Cowboys won 37-31, and the Jaguars beat the Chiefs 24-21 in the AFC Championship game. So you have a Jaguars, the 1 seed in the AFC, going up against the Cowboys, the 1 seed in the NFC. Dak Prescott ended up winning the MVP award. Offensive Rookie of the Year in the NFC ended up going to Marvin Harrison, as Caleb Williams ended up finishing 4th. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Jared Verse, the former Seminole, going to the LA Rams. Then you had Dallas Turner and then Byron Murphy. I still don't get why Madden separates the AFC Offensive Rookie of the Years. Wait, Hunter Renfrow won AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Not Jamar Chase, not T. Higgins, not even Andre Yoshivas. Okay, that is interesting. Max Crosby, Defensive Player of the Year. Keon Coleman, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Junior Colson, Defensive Rookie of the Year. So the Jaguars actually beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl, and Travis Etienne was your Super Bowl MVP. Doug Peterson took home Coach of the Year as well. But I also guess for Madden, you can see the Universal Rookie of the Years because it was Marvin Harrison and Jared Verse. That you could see right there. Looking at who retired in the NFC North, nobody on the Chicago Bears. Pat Pete, Harrison Smith on the Vikings, and Justin Houston and Kevin Zeitler on the Lions. I also can't fire Matt Eberflus. I'm a coach, so I'd be firing myself. I like that I'm having a meeting with Jacob Martin here at the end of the year about what he wants to change and use as a number one. Or we're going to recommend change his number one motivation. For Jacob Martin, I should be talking to Caleb Williams. I should be talking to Jalen Johnson, Montez Sweat, DJ Moore. And just looking at here, our re-signing phase. So, all right, well, funny enough, the guy I traded Keenan Allen for also is a pending free agent. And I mean, I have Jalen Johnson, I have Kyler Gordon, I have Tyreek Stevenson. I don't really need him. So I'm just going to give him a neutral. I'll give him a player-friendly deal. If he takes it, he takes it. Okay, he's going to stay with us, so then I can look to move another corner if I want to on draft night. We'll see. Khalil Herbert, I think we can look to bring back in free agency. All right, so we haven't, finished scouting him yet, but Jeremiah Richer here could be in play for us with our first-round pick. He may go higher than this because he actually looks really good. A to B, impact blocking. B, pass block. A, run block. He could be somebody we definitely want to help protect Caleb Williams going forward. Free agency class looks okay. I wouldn't say it's anything special. It looks like Keenan Allen actually somehow re-signed with the San Francisco 49ers. Not sure how they had the money to pull that off with the Purdy extension. They can't even afford, well, they're trying to bring back Brandon Ayuk, but he wants too much money. So I'm going to try to make a big splash off the rip. Can I get JOK, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, with a 7-year offer? That is insane. I may have to trim that down, but we're going up against the Titans and the Raiders. If I don't get him, it's not the end of the world. I'm also going to offer Khalil Herbert a 2-year deal to be the backup running back to DeAndre Swift. And I want to see if I can get Elijah Moore here, who could be my third-string receiver behind Moore and Adunze. And I'm going to also offer Brandon Scherf a deal as well to be our starting right guard, but we may get outbid by the Lions. So we don't have too much money to play with here. Let's see if we land any of those guys. So we don't get JOK. He ends up signing with the Las Vegas Raiders. Amari Cooper goes to the Los Angeles Chargers. We did get Brandon Scherf, which is actually probably a little bit more useful for us. I also got Elijah Moore to be our third string receiver, and we'll see if we're able to pick up Khalil Herbert. Nobody else has really offered him any contracts. And I want to see if I could swoop in and get Ryan Kelly as well and really bolster this O-line. If we take a look at the last mock draft, we have the 10th overall pick. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get Jeremiah. Looks like he may go in the top 5, so we may have to settle to the next best offensive tackle if we wanted one, which could be Jalen Melton, could be Don Geathers, or Joe Rogers. It seems like there is a nice tier of offensive tackles for us. And we do get Ryan Kelly. Let's go. Now, there's a chance him and Brandon Scherf could definitely regress by next year, but I think it gives us a window for the 2025 season to win the Super Bowl. And if we look at the team right now, like Adunze's in the bottom right as the wide receiver 2. We're going to have Elijah Moore as the wide receiver 3. There's DJ Moore, so we got DJ and Elijah Moore. We have DeAndre Swift still, Caleb Williams. Would like for him to go up a little bit in overall, but hey, the offensive line is looking pretty good. Maybe we don't even need to add an offensive tackle. That could just be kind of a luxury. We could look to add another outside linebacker. D-line is something we also need to work on, so that's where we're going to probably focus a little bit throughout the draft. And I'm going to offer DJ Jones a deal, a 1-year deal for the defensive tackle. And then I'm going to try to offer former top 5 pick, Celine Farrell. Do I want to give him a 2-year deal? I think we can offer him a 2-year deal. And then I'm going to look to get Travis Gibson as well, not on a 2-year deal. I'm just going to give him, I think, just a 1-year deal. I probably should have had the national focus be on the defensive line instead of the offensive line, but I guess I wasn't too familiar with free agency, being that the free agency was more actually better for the offensive line. So I would actually look to move Gerald Everett, Tajay Spears, Christian Haynes. I mean, it's a right guard. We'll see. Could I get any defensive players? I know it's tough to do a 1-for-1 player trade. Eric Stokes, just don't need another corner. Wow, I can get Quinn Johnson, former first-round pick, and a 6th and a 7th for Gerald Everett, just so they can have him back. So you know what? I'm actually going to do this trade with the Seattle Seahawks. We're going to send Gerald Everett to the Seahawks for Christian Haynes, a 7th and a 6th. Since we do have Cole Kmet, I'm okay having a more inferior tight end too, just to get some more offensive line depth. I'm getting a decent amount of offers for Kyler Gordon, but I don't think I'm going to accept any of them right now. So we end up taking Quincy Dickerson here at number 10. I just did not do a great job scouting him to his fullest potential. We were at about 90% with him, but it wasn't, I guess, what we thought he was going to be. 66 in true value. We drafted him at 10. Definitely could have been a lot better than that. I guess Madden doesn't realize that I should also have the Panthers 2nd round pick, but they're not giving it to me. Wow, Greg Jarrett was like the top guy when I was selecting back in the 1st round. So we were able to get Seth Bailey, who does have hidden development, thankfully. He's going to be the backup to Cole Kmet now that we moved on from Gerald Everett. Actually, you know what? I could be wrong. I think we do have the Panthers pick. The Panthers pick in the 2nd round there was, I believe, for the Brian Burns trade, or that could have been in the 2025 season. All right, Darren Duval was ranked 41 in true value, and we got him at 61. I will definitely take that. He's also hidden development, getting some nice guard depth. Unfortunately, Quincy Dickerson, I don't think it's in development. Damn, that hurts a little bit to take him there at 10, but hopefully he still develops. He may start for us out of the gate. So they're asking me what's the area that's the strongest on our team. I'm going to say the offense. I mean, you're putting me in a tough position. I'd like to say both sides of the field, but yeah, we're going to say that the offense is stronger. I'm sure that defensive morale is going to go down. And then they asked me what's the worst part about the D-line. I said the rush defense, and then they said what positional group, and I had to say the interior D-line. So hopefully we're going to get something where our D-tackles can actually overperform this year. We are here at the start of the 2025 season. Our quarterback is going to be Caleb Williams, our running back DeAndre Swift, receivers DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, and then we are going to have Elijah Moore as the wide receiver 3. We're going to have Braxton Jones, Brendan Scherf, Ryan Kelly, Tevin Jenkins, and Darnell Wright as my right tackle. We have Cole Kmet as our tight end. Defensive side of things, we have Byard and Brisker as the safeties, Robinson, Edmonds, and TJ Edwards as the linebackers. The D-line is definitely the weak part of this team that we're going to hope can overperform as a positional group this year, but we'll see. All right, so the Packers are currently 7-0. That's not what we love to see. We're currently 3-3. We started off the year 0-3 as well, so we will definitely take that. But the Packers being 7-0 is going to really hurt our chances of winning the division this year. We may be more of a wildcard team. I don't know what changed, but the first 3 weeks were abysmal. We were the 30th scoring offense going into the Bengals week, and then we upset them. They were the 4th ranked scoring offense. We went 31-28. Then we beat the Vikings. Then we beat the Browns after the bye week. So hopefully something after week 3 changed our season around. Through those 6 games, Caleb Williams is 14th in passing yards, and he also had his bye week as well, which is great to see. 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. DeAndre Swift is averaging 4.5 yards per carry, 50 yards a game though. Hopefully we can feed DJ Moore a little bit more. I don't know why. I mean, I'm fine with Cole Kmet being the top guy, but I'd rather it be a little bit more evenly distributed between that core. 1.5 sacks for TJ Edwards and DeMarcus Walker. Yeah, the pass rush needs to be better. Our defense has not been good. And we're on a little bit of a win streak here. We just beat the Steelers 35-28, and then we beat the Lions, although they're not very good. But hey, I will take that. We just beat them 27-24. So we're currently 5-3 on the year, and we're also rocking a 5-game winning streak as well. We scored 35 points on the Steelers. Justin Fields against his former team, 3 touchdowns. I was going to be doing a Steelers rebuild, but I don't know what's going on with Brandon Ayuk. There's a report that there's a trade in place. I don't know what's going on with that. But Caleb Williams was great in this game. Najee Harris was pretty solid. Elijah Moore, 2 touchdowns. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. We just beat the Packers. They were 9-0, so we just beat them to hand them their first loss of the 2025 season. We're probably not going to win the division. We lost 14-13 to the Eagles, which ended our winning streak. But Caleb Williams, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Jordan Love, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception in this game. Josh Jacobs, 17 for 88 on the ground. Touchdown, a fumble, 4 broken tackles, 11 for 45, and a touchdown for DeAndre Swift. Now, Tavion Wicks actually had the most amount of yards and receptions in this game. Cole Kmet, 6 for 79. Roma Dunze, 6 for 55. Elijah Moore found the end zone. DJ Moore, although he only had 3 catches for 25 yards, he had 2 touchdowns. All right, so we just beat the Rams in week 17. We're 27, we beat them 27-17. We're currently the 7th seed here. So all we need to do, this is tough. We got to beat the Cowboys at home. They're 11-5. We beat them. We are going to be in the playoffs here in the 2025 season for the first time in quite some time. What was it, the 2020 season, the last time the Bears were in the playoffs? And we ended up making the playoffs as the 6th seed, and we're going to have a rematch against the Dallas Cowboys, who were in the Super Bowl last year. I mean, Madden loves the Cowboys, but in real life, obviously haven't had the greatest playoff track record in the Dak Prescott era. So we ended the season with a 10-7 record, and Caleb Williams, 2nd in passing yards. What a breakout year from, I guess, a subpar rookie season. 34 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 4,400 yards. You'll love to see that. I guess we sacrificed a little bit of the ground game because DeAndre Swift wasn't too special there. But Roma Dunze and DJ Moore both got 1,000 yards on the year. And Cole Kmet was 43 yards away from getting that. 12 touchdowns for Elijah Moore, I assume, in the slot, which we probably could have put DJ Moore there as well, or a Dunze, as Braxton Jones gave up 17 sacks. That is repulsive. That is gross. Darnell Wright gave up 10 sacks. Not really much better either. Sacks-wise, 7.5 for Montez Sweat, 3 for Edmonds. Yeah, our front 7, not good whatsoever. That is the one thing we are definitely going to have to work on in the offseason, just because even our 10th overall pick, Quincy, didn't do much in his rookie year either. So, can we beat the Dallas Cowboys? All right, so Caleb Williams on the road here in the Jerry Dome. We already got a touchdown to start off this game. Let's go. So we're up 7-0 right now, but the Cowboys are driving. So this isn't too good. I mean, man, their offense is going to be so good, even with, I don't even know, at running back, and they're going to get in the end zone with ease there. Damn. They actually have Jalen Warren as their running back, which is kind of sick. Come on, Odunze. There we go. That's a nice first down. Good grab. 3rd and 11. This is a very risky play because I just don't want to throw an interception. Oh my god, I'm gonna take just a 13-yard sack, overshown with the sack there. All right, let's see how we do towards the end of the first quarter. The Cowboys are driving, it looks like. We do hold them to a field goal though, so we'll see if we can get some points on the way back. It looks like we're driving. Come on, Caleb, come on, get in the end zone. Boom, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's a boom right there. But the Cowboys are driving right back and they're gonna score with ease. That was like 5 plays for them. All right, this might be a high scoring one as we had a punt. Unfortunately, they have a chance to go by 2 possessions. They hit a field goal, so it's 14-20. We had a punt or we threw an interception. As we were here in the 3rd quarter, they go up 28-14. Not good at all. 28-17. Come on, please. All right, we have the ball, right? Or no, they have the ball. All right, they got to drive. They drive down the field. We're kind of screwed. That is a big first down, it looks like, for DeAndre Hopkins. All right, and come on, we got to hold them to a field goal if they score a touchdown, in which they do. All right, this game might be over. We may be cooked. Yeah, we're going to get blown out by the Cowboys. Oh my god, it's 42-24. Yeah, we ended up getting blown out on the road here. But hey, at least we were in the playoffs. Dak Prescott threw for 355 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Caleb Williams was great. 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 319 yards. 65% completion percentage, not as good. Their rushing game was just so much better than ours with Jalen Warren there. Brandon Cooks went off. They don't even, oh no, they do have CeeDee Lamb. He just didn't really do much. Elijah Moore had 4 for 128 and 2 touchdowns, and that ends our season. So the Super Bowl is a rematch of last year. It's between the Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars. As the Cowboys get revenge from last year, they win 24-13. Jalen Warren was your Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes took home MVP this year. Micah Parsons, Defensive Player of the Year. If we look at the NFC North, only Laken Tomlinson retires. Nobody from the Bears or Packers or Vikings. So we're going to look to re-sign some players. DJ Moore, all right, I'm pretty sure he got an extension from the Chicago Bears. I guess not, but we're going to give him a very player-friendly deal. He's going to make a lot of money from us. He is our wide receiver 1, and he's going to come back. Going to look to bring back TJ Edwards as well. Jaquan Brisker, right in the middle of his prime. We need to bring him back. We're going to pick up Darnell Wright's 5th-year option. Damn, Kevin Byard has definitely regressed down to a 78 overall. So I think I'm going to decide between Kyler Gordon or Braxton Jones. Who would I want to give this money to? I think I'm going to bring back Braxton Jones, even though he wasn't great last year, but it's some solid depth. He still has star development. And I'm going to bring back Kyler Gordon as well. So we're not going to have too much money to spend in free agency, but I should have enough for at least 1 contract. And let's look at the free agency class. Not really too much better from last year. And we're looking for outside linebackers. Wow, Joey Bosa converted to an outside linebacker. 4 teams are interested. We're probably not going to be able to afford him. Zadarius Smith, I wouldn't hate. There's 4 teams interested in him. What I like about him, he's older, so it would only cost me a 1-year deal, not a multi-year commitment. So we'll see if we could be up there, as we are the top team right now, so I'd be okay with that. Khalil Mack bringing back to the Bears would be funny. And we were able to pick up Zadarius Smith on that 1-year deal, and that's pretty much it. I gotta use the rest of my money for the draft picks. In the newest mock draft, I'm probably gonna go defense here with this pick. We could use a new safety as well. We're gonna be picking 21st. We could look at Evan Hankins. We could look at Jamie Hyde. And Roger Goodell is gonna announce the pick of Sammy Humphrey, a safety here. Hopefully can help fill the void of Kevin Byard. It may take him a little bit of time to develop, but we are pretty happy with that selection and him falling to us here at 21. I actually think his ratings are good enough to help us right away next year. And we're going to get a different safety here in Amari Porter here. He was 47th in true value, and we took him here at 53. Hidden development as well. I also just got offered Derrick Henry for Tyreek Stevenson, and I'm kind of tempted to accepting this offer, but we do have DeAndre Swift. I mean, Henry is an upgrade over Swift, but do we really need him? I can get 4 draft picks in Zach Charbonnet, which is also kind of nice, but I think I'm going to hold on to him for now. And here's our lineup going into year number 3, the 2026 season. Still a good O-line. Hopefully Braxton Jones is better than he was last year because he was kind of the weak link here. This may be the last good year out of Ryan Kelly and Brandon Scherf. Hopefully it's a solid one. Cole Kmet becoming an elite tight end in this league. We have Roma Dunze. You have Bailey as our fullback who we drafted semi-recently. And then you got Caleb Williams, obviously, who's up to an 87 superstar development. DeAndre Swift, DJ Moore, Elijah Moore. Like that a ton. The defense, though, is going to be a little shaky. We're going to have some rookie corners, or excuse me, some rookie safeties. I think we're going to have Humphrey be the strong safety, or now we might as well get Porter in there just because of the hidden development. And then we're going to get Brisker there as our free safety. We could honestly I mean, Kyler Gordon's our 4th string corner. We could even think about going Brisker as a starting strong safety and Kyler Gordon as the starting free safety. And then we got Laner, we got Sweat, Pickens, Dexter, Zadarius Smith. There's Jalen Johnson and Kyler Gordon. It's a good team. It is. Hopefully Quincy Dickerson will be better in year number 2. He was our top first round pick, the top 10 pick back in the 2025 NFL draft. And we are off to a 4-2 start this year. The offense has looked really good. The defense has had its bad games, like here against the Vikings, giving up 39 points. We have beaten the Lions, though. We beaten the Packers. We lost to the Vikings. So we've had a couple division wins, a division loss as well. We beat the Patriots 28-3, a score they are very familiar with, but on the good side of it. And through these first 6 games, Caleb Williams is number 1 in passing yards, 17 touchdowns and 1 interception. He may be on his way to winning MVP in year number 3. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked with the start he's had. Also, 6 sacks for Montez Sweat and 5 for Zadarius Smith. That's looking like a great free agency signing for us already. So we're finishing up week 18 here with a win against the Packers. We have all the momentum right now. We ended up winning the division. It looks like we did not get the 1 seed, though. That's going to go to the Dallas Cowboys. We finished as the 2 seed in the NFC, so unfortunately, we will not be getting a bye, but we're going up against the 9-8 New Orleans Saints, so I feel like we should have no issue trying to beat them, but let me knock on wood. The Lions actually went 11-6. They were respectable. The Packers missed out on the playoffs with an above 500 record. And yeah, we ended up going, like I said, 13-4 this season. We had just a really good second half. We had that 1 loss here to the Saints, okay, so they could definitely beat us. They did beat us here in week number 13 on Monday night, but we've had some really nice wins in the second half of the year. Caleb Williams may win MVP. He was really good for us. We'll see if he finished the season fully strong. Stats-wise, it looks like he finished 2nd in passing yards, 4,500, but 1st in passing touchdowns with 41 to 4 interceptions. That's got to be your MVP, right? Wow. DeAndre Swift, 13 touchdowns, 1,000 yards on the ground. He was fantastic. DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, Roma Dunze were all fantastic as well. Braxton Jones gave up 17 sacks last year, so I'm glad it went down to 9 this year. Brandon Scherf, 4 sacks given up. Ryan Kelly, 3. Like that from the interior O-line. 15 tackles for loss for Zadarius Smith. Did a great job, and he had 13 sacks, which is by far the most we've had from a Bear in this video. 6 picks for Jalen Johnson, 5 for Tremaine Edmonds. Let's go. All right, let's see if we can advance to the divisional round. Are we able to beat the New Orleans Saints at home and get revenge? It looks like we ended up beating them. That is what I'm talking about. Oh my God. So we ended up, I think, losing them. It was like 17-14 or 19-16 last time we played. We won 17-14. So the Saints play very well against us. Caleb Williams threw for 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. The starting quarterback for the Saints is Sam Howell. They have Spencer Rattler and Geno Smith on the roster, so no more Derek Carr. DeAndre Swift, 20 carries for 93 yards. Damian Pierce had a touchdown for the Saints there. Cole Kmet, 8 for 71 and 2 touchdowns. And now we got to take on the San Francisco 49ers at home. We have a 91 offense, 84 defense, 87 overall. They're an 88 overall. We did win 2 more games throughout the regular season. They are the 3 seed. You have the Lions and the Cowboys. Hopefully the Lions can pull off some type of upset because I just don't want to play the Cowboys, man. They scare me a lot. So let's see. Are we able to make it to the conference championship game? If the Lions do win, we'd be home in it as well. But nope, the Packers, the Cowboys end up beating the Lions. But I'm okay with it because we ended up winning and we're here in the conference championship game. We ended up winning 31-21. We scored in every single quarter, 7 points in the first, second, and third. And then we had 10 in the fourth. Caleb Williams, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Brock Purdy, 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. 361 yards for Caleb Williams. 15 and 71 for DeAndre Swift on the ground. 5 and 172 for DJ Moore. He also had 2 touchdowns. Ayuk had 2 touchdowns. Kmet, 7 for 72. Elijah Moore, 5 for 60. Defense side of things, we got a sack for Montez Sweat. There we go. And then we got an interception for Tyreek Stevenson and Tremaine Edmonds. And here we go. We're going up against the Dallas Cowboys, man. I would love to go to the Super Bowl. The Cowboys have been to the Super Bowl every single year. And Laner, the quarterback we got, sorry if I'm butchering his name, for Keenan Allen is up to an 85, potentially higher overall. That is elite. The Cowboys went 15-2. Why are they so good? But can we advance to the Super Bowl? Can we beat them and end their dynasty run right now? Oh my God, let's go. We win. We won 24-21. Hell yeah. 24-21. We threw for 303 yards in the air. Wow. Most of our playoff games were close. 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions for both Dak and Caleb. 303 passing yards for Caleb Williams. Jalen Warren, 13 for 59 and a touchdown. 7 for 45 for Caleb on the ground. CeeDee Lamb went off against us. DJ Moore and Elijah Moore and Cole Kmet all had great games as well. Dunze, not too much. It looks like maybe he's got some fatigue catching up to him right now. Montez Sweat got a sack. Same with TJ Edwards and Zadarius Smith getting half sacks. And we're going to be taking on who in the Super Bowl? The Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, great. I got to play one OP team in the Dallas Cowboys to another one in the Kansas City Chiefs. Why couldn't I get the Jacksonville Jaguars? That would have been nice. And here we go. We're going to be taking on the Chiefs here in the 2026 Super Bowl. I'm kind of nervous. People have been comparing Caleb Williams to Patrick Mahomes. We saw little Mahomes from Caleb in the preseason. 3rd and inches here, DeAndre Swift. Get me a first down. Don't make me regret not moving on from you for Derrick Henry. Thank you. We're going to get the first. Wasn't pretty. And we got no points out of that drive. What happened? Oh my God. Did Caleb throw an interception? 1st and 10 from the 14. I really wonder how this is going to end. They got Pacheco. Travis Kelce does not look like he's there anymore. He possibly could have retired. Let's see if we can get... We need a sack. I mean, they may just run the ball here. 1st and 10. They're going to get a pass there, too. Is that Rashee Rice? And just 2nd and 5. It just seems inevitable that they're going to score on me. The quick passes are unreal, but luckily that was incomplete. All right, huge 3rd and 5. If we could hold them to a field goal, that would be amazing. Come on, TJ Edwards. Let's make a play. Let's make a play. We're right here, and they're going to get the first down. And the Chiefs are in the end zone for the first score of the game. We are driving ourselves, though. It is 1st and 10 from the 16. We need to match a touchdown. I can't do field goal for field goal in this game. Swift, get to the outside. There we go. No flags. Let's go, DeAndre Swift. That's a first down. Swift, back-to-back run plays. Can we get in the end zone? Break a tackle. Come on, let's go. DeAndre Swift, touchdown. We answer right back. That is massive. And the Chiefs are going to answer right back with a touchdown of their own. Man, Mahomes is torching us right now. We got a little bit of a 2-minute drill here. We got to get some of these points back. I need you to cook, Caleb. I need you to cook for me. Cole Kmet. Oh my God, I'm going to take a sack right there. Great. I feel like our offensive line has not been great in this game. Please, Cole Kmet, go down, go down. Oh my God, what a grab. He held onto it. You are a beast, Cole. Kmet. Oh my God, how did we miss that? Rome Odunze at the sideline. Come on, Rome. Come on, Rome. Come on, Rome Odunze. Let's go. What a grab. That was massive. DJ Moore, there we go. Beautiful throw from Caleb Williams right there. That's another Bears first down. Oh, man. DJ Moore over the middle would feed families if we can get this off. Oh, my God. I got no help. Oh, they're going to call that a fumble, not an incomplete pass. Are you... I hate this game so much. The same thing happens to me in NCAA. And they scored. How? Oh, my. I can't believe they actually had enough time to score a whole touchdown. A whole ass touchdown right there. That's just great. All right, well, 1st and 10 here from the 18. We're not doing too hot. Cole, just get the first down. Please break that tackle. Good stuff. We got to kind of, not hurry up, but I just hate that we're down 2 touchdowns. I should have not played on all Madden here on my first ever game of Madden 25, but here we are. DeAndre Swift, get in the end zone. Please get a field. Oh my God, we're going to be down with the 1. I love this. I love the way this looks. We should get in the end zone. Swift, do not mess this up. Offensive line come through, and we're in. All right, still down by 7. And they scored. Oh my God. They're unreal. I can't. There's nothing I can do. The Chiefs are the most overpowered team in this game. I seriously can't. Like, we actually had a top 10 defense this year, and oh my God, we're going to get sacked. I have to throw this away. On 3rd down. Why? This is basically the game right here. It is 4th and 9. Oh my God. From the 42. This is not good whatsoever. Please go down. And that gets picked off. I hate this game already. It's been 1 game. And they just scored a touchdown in like 3 seconds. 42 points, man. How is this happening? Oh my God. We're a Super Bowl team for this to happen. And I can't even get a touchdown on that play. I swear to God, I've had like no time to throw today. This has been unreal. And Caleb Williams is actually pretty fast in this game, but I feel like I've just not been able to do anything more touchdown. And yeah, they scored a field goal, so this game is basically cooked. Can the offensive line block, please? All right, we just got to chuck that deep. DJ Moore, come on, make a crazy play. Oh, damn. How'd you not catch that? And that's game. All right, well, I hope you guys did enjoy my first Madden 25 rebuild. Unfortunately, we lost in the Super Bowl. If you guys want to see more Madden rebuilds, drop a thumbs up on the video and let me know in the comments which team we should rebuild next, and I'll catch y'all there. Peace.